So, he's like, yo, you don't remember the first person you ate? That's fine. It's the same for us too.
Yeah.
Which means, I guess, the Titans are slowly gaining the ability to turn back human? Maybe? And then, but like, or they have to eat someone for them to turn human?
What's good, everybody out here in these YouTube streets? It's your boy Kerby.
And your girl Shirlay.
And today, we're gonna be watching Attack on Titan. Season 2.
Episode 10.
Episode 10. So on the last episode, they got my boy Eren and Ymir up in that tree of the giant forestry.
The forest of
the giant
trees.
The forest of the giant trees. Damn, like my tongue is all tied up. But
Yeah. And the two buttholes, the flip-floppers, the not to be trusted.
Bertolt and Reiner.
Yeah. Reiner's going through like a psych break, which, I mean, I feel like well deserved, you know?
Yeah, it was. I find it crazy how he just said, "I'm the armor titan and he's the colossal titan." He said it's like it wasn't no big deal.
Like, oh yeah, we didn't kill a whole bunch of your people and like whatever. Come join us.
Yeah, and then that one guy, Reiner, he seems like his mental is not all there. Like he's starting to lose himself because he was confused about who he really was. And
how does he go from saying that he's going to marry Historia to yo, I'm the armored titan, butthole.
Yeah.
I would have shipped them too.
But the scouts are on their way.
Can't ship him now.
No, it's too late for that.
He's done messed up too much. Now she's got to end him.
But you got anything else you want to say? Well, before we start, make sure y'all smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe,
and comment on how comfy we look. Mine says things, by the way.
But let's just get right to it then.
Yay!
ここまで徹底的にやられてるのに死体どころか一滴の血も残されていない。やはりララコ村の住人たちは無事避難したのだ。そうだとしたら巨人たちは誰もいない村の中で元気に暴れ回ったということになる。
Pause.
それに
Cause remember, they went into that village and there were no people, no blood, but like Titans had surrounded it. So someone's turning people into Titans. Because Buzzcut, don't know what his name is.
Connie. Yeah, the short guy. His name's Connie.
I prefer Buzzcut. Anyways, Buzzcut, aka Connie, was like, yo, that blonde Titan looks an awful lot like my mother.
And she was resting on his house.
And her arms didn't work.
Her legs
didn't work.
Yeah, she was immobilized. So
it would have been hard for her to get anywhere as a Titan.
Yeah, that had to be his mother.
Oh, poor guy. He lost his mom.
Yeah, that's sad. But
maybe they'll figure it out.
Excuse me.
Bless you. That's his mom, no?
Yeah.
Even her rubs are jutting out. That looks exactly like her.
A portrait. So it was drawn.
Can she move? Is she breaking herself?
Yeah, that's her.
They have to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So they can share what they found. I feel like that baby and that mom has something to do with something. I don't know what.
What baby?
The picture.
That was her husband in the picture.
In the intro, how there's always a stone woman and it's
Oh.
holding a baby.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because also that weird Titan thing was like, you must be a child of Yora?
Ymir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Which Titan? The
The one that bit the head and then put the
Oh,
person.
you're talking about the movie, the OVA special. Yeah, that did happen. She said something about Ymir and then bit the girl's head and put her in the tree.
Because he said mean things to her,
Yeah.
you know?
クリスタと出会うまでは。それにクリスタが可愛いってこと以外にも、こっち側に連れてきて。
What?
クリスタはウォール教の一族の重要人物だ。もし座標がエレンでなければ、俺たちの任務はまだ終わらない。
The coordinate?
そん
Coordinate.
な時にクリスタがいれば、今よりずっと探しやすくなるはずだ。
What?
Hmm.
They're getting closer?
近いな。何話してんだ。日没まではまだあるが出発するつもりか。もう終わりにしよう。今度またここに来るときは兄とクリスタとそれを持って故郷に帰ろう。そしてもう二度とここには来ない。ああ、それで任務は全ておしまいだ。ただお前は故郷に帰ったら兄に自分の思いを伝えろ。
Oh, he likes Annie?
何を見すぎだ。俺じゃなくたってわかるぐらいな。いや、僕は、いいじゃねえか。先の短い殺人鬼同士だろ。こんなの俺たち以外に誰が理解し合えるって言うんだ。
They don't know if Annie got caught. Remember?
Oh, yeah, because they were,
なんだよ、ないな。
They separated them.
That was genius.
いや、もう出発だ。エレン、無駄な抵抗はするなよ。
Does he try to resist?
なあ、乱暴な真似はよしてくれよ。俺はこんな状態なんだぞ。抵抗なんかできるわけないだろう。
I mean, I could have told you that. He's not one to be trusted.
Ymir, 君は人間に戻るとき、誰を食ったか覚えているか？
お前らの仲間だったのか。
She's smart. She probably does remember, and she's not trying to.
そうか。
Hmm.
すまないな。覚えてすらいなくて。
覚えてないのは仕方がない。
Was it his
僕ら
brother?
の時もそうだった。
No, they don't remember.
エレンも覚えてなさそうだし。
Hmm.
そういうものなのか。
Huh?
私を
Did you want to say something?
So, he's like, yo, you don't remember the first person you ate? That's fine. It's the same for us too.
Yeah.
Which means, I guess, the Titans are slowly gaining the ability to turn back human? Maybe? And then, but like, or they have to eat someone for them to turn human?
Hmm. I
I don't know. They have...
Remember that flashback Reiner had when there were like 3 kids and one got 8?
Yeah, that was his comrade.
Yeah, and C was the Titan that ate the comrade, basically.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So he is all like, okay, guys. So, the way that Butthole is talking, right? He said, "Do you remember the first person you ate when you turned back into human?" Right? So I'm not sure if it means, like, you know, my first theory where at first, like, they were all humans and whatnot. Then, of course, craziness happened or like something, and then they all turned into Titan, but they, like, became brainless or, like, mindless or something. And then, but, like, this, he said, "Do you remember the first person that you ate when you turned back human?" So I guess why the Titans are eating humans? I don't know. Because it seems like they're trying to regain their humanity, but they have to eat. I don't know if it's like they have to eat a certain amount of humans, or if they have to eat a specific kind of human, or if they have to eat one of them. And then he said that Eren doesn't remember either. So, like, Eren, but so then my brain is short-circuiting. Okay, no, I'm gonna power through. Okay, so Eren doesn't remember, but he was, like, it doesn't make sense. So Eren doesn't remember the first person that he ate, supposedly, but they're saying, like, they what I'm trying to say is that there's no way that Eren could have started his life off as a Titan. He started off as a human because, like, you know, Mikasa and Eren, or Armin, grew up with him. So, like, there's no way that he could have started off all as Titan, because what they're saying is that they started off as a Titan and then they ate someone and then they turned human, which, because I have a hypothesis that, like, the reason why they're eating but they don't have reasons to eat is that, like, they're looking for a certain person, but I guess, like, a person that can turn into a Titan, which would then give them the same,
Man, your brain is just all over the place right now.
No. Okay, so I still believe. Okay, so we're gonna go with, like, the super major Titan creation story, which, if you guys have been watching it, you'll have gotten the bits and pieces, right? So my main theory right now is
your hypothesis or your theory?
Oh, it's got to be a hypothesis, because, you know, we're not in theories level yet. All right, so my main hypothesis right now is, you know, at first there were humans, right? And then there were, like, some mad scientists that are like, yo, I want to make humans even better. And, like, they started doing stuff like, you know, pre-Titan creations, right? So, I mean, I don't know why I believe that. I just believe this. So, you know, that's how the first Titan, like, was created. And I'm not sure if it's, like, the first Titan was created and then, like, it had enough brains and was able to transform back, but then as time went on, they became more mindless. I don't think that that's the case, but it doesn't make sense to me, because if you're, like, a scientist thing, like, you have hypothesis and you have experiments, but you're not going to experiment on a whole, like, on a huge amount of people. That doesn't make sense. It makes sense to experiment on 1 or 2 to see the outcome. But like, if you do the experiment once and you consider it a fail, so, okay. So what I'm thinking happened is they create the first batch, right? Those batch, they're mindless, like nothing, useless. So he's like, darn it, my creation sucks, right? But like, it's a group of scientists, so they keep like trying to perfect it, trying to make it better until they like are able to create the ones that can also trans back into human. But like, it was only one, like they're able to do that, right? So they give it to some people, and like their goal is to titanize like the world or whatever. But I'm thinking what happens is like those mindless titans, if they eat the titans that can turn
into people,
yeah, they also gain that ability. So which would explain why they're constantly like just eating humans, even though they don't need to eat humans. Because, and honestly, I'm guessing all of this because of Muzan, the butthole. Because, yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta get back to
But
it.
I think that's what's going on. So that means that, so, but Eren wasn't.
No. Eren wasn't a Titan. He was
like a full human, but now
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, so I don't know if your hypothesis stands.
No, because but they're saying that he definitely ate someone, but his father turned him a Titan. But like, didn't the syringe that his father gave him, I think it was probably like the perfected dose.
Well,
どうだろう。よくわからない。君も人なんか食べたくなかっただろうし、一体どれだけ壁の外をさまよっていたんだ。
60年前
赤の深淵だ。何？団長、囲まれました。迂回路があります。そちらに向けますか。いや、ここで迂回しては手遅れになる。このまま押し通る。総員、戦闘用意。
wow.
とりあえず。
Eren is knocked out.
俺の巨人は足が遅いからな。囲まれでもすりゃお前らまで守ってやれねえぞ。
だからなんで夜まで待てなかったんだよ。深淵だ。調査兵団が助けに来たのか。
大量の馬を壁の外側に移さないと索敵陣形は組めない。そんな判断すぐ。
まさか。
Wait, she sees her?
いや、いる。ないな。クリスタだ。クリスタがそこまで来てる。
ああ、
連れ去るなら今だ。
なぜわかる。逃げたわけじゃねえんだろ。
絶対にいる。あいつはバカで度を超えたお人よしだ。私を助けに来るんだよ。あいつは。
もしそうだとしても今は無理だ。別の機会にする。
はあ。
今は成功する可能性が低いだろう。どうやってあの中からクリスタを連れ去るんだ。機会を待て。
機会を待つだと。そりゃ私がお前らの戦士に食われた後か。ダメだ。信用できない。
信じろ。クリスタは本当に俺らにも必要なんだ。
じゃあ今やれよ。今それを証明してみせろ。私は今じゃなきゃ嫌だ。今あいつに会いたい。 このままじゃ二度とあいつに会えないんだろう。
Is she gonna die?
クリスタのためなんだ。分かってくれユミル。
本当にクリスタのためなんだな。
あ
分かった。
ありがと
まただよクリスタ。ここまで来てまた私は自分に嘘をつかなきゃならねえのか。
う。おい、ちょうどいいのがいたぞ。この子はどうだ。よし、おいで。君は今日からおじさんたちと暮らすんだな。全く新しい人生を始めるんだ。
She's an orphan.
新しい人生には新しい名前が必要だ。わかるね。
あの時初めて自分に嘘をついた。これは仕方のないことなんだって自分に言い聞かせたんだ。でも
このユミル様こそ真に王の血を継ぐ存在。ユミル様がおられる限り我らは永遠に不滅だ。
正直悪い気分じゃなか
So
っ
they
た。
just found a random girl and
冷
said
えてない飯も
she's
地べたじゃない
royalty
もそうだけど。ユミル様。何より初めて誰かに必要とされて初めて
No, because even that Titan that said you must be a child of Ymir.
mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's ironic, or I don't think it's just a coincidence that her name is actually Ymir. Maybe
They changed her name to Ymir just now. She was an orphan.
she was an orphan, and then they gave her the name Ymir.
Yeah, and then said that she was.
But I don't think it's like they find a random child. They find a child with certain traits, and then because you see, it says through her we will gain immortality. And then she said, I was outside the walls for 6 years. She doesn't look like a 60-year-old person.
Well,
There's some things going on, okay? My brain cells haven't quite caught up, but it's going. And this is the church.
何よりも大事だったんだ。でもあの時
この娘が言ったんだ。自分は王の血を継ぐ存在だと。
the blood of the
それ
king.
を信じただけだ。
そんなのは全部作り話だったってことを思い出したんだ。
そうなのか。
そうだ。私がユミ、王家の血を継ぐ存在だ。そしてまた嘘をついた。
They look shocked.
それでみんなが助かるならと。しかしそうはならなかった。
Wait, did she turn into a Titan?
Yeah, that's the Flash.
私は思った。これは罰なんだって。誰かの言いなりになって多くの人たちを騙したことへの罰じゃない。
巨人だ。
Oh, you saw Annie. That was Reiner. The guy pushed out the way.
And then she was able to turn human again?
Yeah.
再び目を覚ますと、そこには自由が広がっていた。仮に運命ってやつがあるなら、 さに笑うしかなかった。でもその時私は誓ったんだ。もう嘘をつくのは終わりだ。もう二度と自分には嘘をつかない。
So, but when she turned into a Titan, she was the age that like they had pushed her off and forced her to turn into a Titan.
Yeah.
But she said that she spent 60 years out the wall. So that means like the whole entire time that she was in Titan form, she didn't age at all. But when she was like a kid and they were all like, yo, she is Ymir, she said that she is the blood of the king, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that was her actual childhood. But if you look at their dress and garb, that was many years before now, because like now their outfits have changed. Right? And I'm not sure if it's because like they were like super religious and like maybe that's why they had the dress, but like even like the military or whatever caught her and threw her off, whoever those people were.
They threw her off the wall.
That threw her off the walls. They their dress was also different.
Yeah.
So that means that she grew up in a time like how old was she? Like 16?
She looked young. She looked like she was a teenager.
16, 17?
Yeah.
So almost 100 years had passed, because she spent 60 years
Outside.
Definitely. How old? The walls are 100 years old, no?
That's what they say, yeah.
So the time that she was growing up was in the beginning, like that time zone was in the beginning when the walls were first erected.
Well, she said she spent 60 years outside of the walls.
If the walls are 100 years old, even subtract 60.
Yeah,
that's
so that's
40.
40, yeah.
And
so
then,
that's almost half of the walls' existence, because 40.
More than half. That's the beginning half.
Yeah, well.
So she was inside but
it's
like
less than half.
Oh no. So I mean, like the time zone. It's within the first 40 years of the walls.
Yeah, it is.
But like they showed her as a young kid, meaning like she grew up when the walls were still relatively new.
Yeah.
There were people around that remembered life before the walls.
Yeah.
So, but it was during that time that they were finding people, I guess, Titans, and kicking them out. But how do they know? Because the first girl who they threw off, like they threw her off and then she just turned into a Titan. And then they threw her off and then she just turned into a Titan. And like she has, the way that she's talking about it, she has her Titan memories because she remembered life before she turned into a Titan. Right? But... And then she remembered life as a Titan, but she was unable to turn back into a human until she ate their friend.
Yeah.
But then again, so maybe...
Well, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think more.
自分に正直に生きようって。
それで結局どうなったのだ。クリスタ・レンズという名を与えられ、訓練地送りになったそうだ。哀れだな。どうせなら生まれてこなければよかったろう。
それは俺のことか。おいおい、俺は別に。
そうしてなあお前いいことしようとしてるとお前と出会ったんだ。私にはすぐに分かった。お前も私と同じで自分に嘘をついて
心臓を捧げよう。
必死に何かを言い聞かせようとしているやつなんだ。でもな、クリスタ。だからって分かってくれとは言わない。ただ最後にもう一度だけ。
So then there's other hypotheses, right? Like this is a different one, but it's still relatively around the same. Whereas, you know, mad scientist people are trying to like perfect humankind, so they're turning people into titans, but like they themselves, they realize that they don't know how to reverse it, right? Like they haven't back then, or maybe now, they didn't come up with a, you know, the perfect cure, but they're like, yo, if we make enough of these and we let them roam free, like eventually one or a few of them will like evolve to be able to turn back. Maybe, because, you know, that's also...
But that doesn't make sense, though, because if they're inside of the walls and they're making these titans and they're kicking them,
they're kicking them out,
then they're going to be stuck inside of the walls. They won't be able to go out. That kind of goes against everything, because it's like they're entrapping themselves inside of the walls. It just, I don't know.
Maybe they're waiting for like someone to come and bust them out. I don't know. But like maybe, because I don't know, I still don't understand like so I get the thought process behind the whole creation of titans, but I feel like it was accidental. But once they created one or two or a few of them, and then they realized, oh hey, you know, we don't have control, like da 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 da, they're all like, and they're like, the creation is, it's a little funny, but I know why titans are eating humans now.
Yeah, they're doing it so they could turn back, basically,
to humans. But, and the church is involved somehow.
Yep.
But, oh, why I paused it was because I thought Christa might also be a titan, or like at least the type that you eat. And,
oh.
今この場を支配できるのは私なんじゃねえかと思わないかなあ。
Wow. Oh, he's pretty good at that.
私は別にいいよ。お前らの巨人より非力だろうが気を使って素早く動ける。お前からエレンを奪って調査兵団のところに行くこと多分できる。お前らが今クリスタを連れて行かないのならここでお前らと戦って邪魔をする。
何を言ってる。じゃあクリスタはどうなる。それでは助けられないぞ。
ああ、いいよ。クリスタの未来を奪うことになっても私は生きてあいつに会いたいんだ。私は本当にクソみてえな人間だからな。あんたらには分からないだろう。こんな人間だと知っても優しく笑ってくれるんだぜあいつは。お前怒らないでくれよ。確かめてくれよ。
She's not playing.
There's something about Christa. There's something.
今森の奥の方で光が見えました。巨人に変化した際の光だと思われます。
何やったか。勝利3回。ヘル、もう一回に。了解。
Oh, they got a bunch of people with them.
Yeah, they
got the
military police,
the Rose people.
Yeah,
look,
all
it's
of them.
it's heinous, honest.
That's not. What is she doing?
こんなところに待ってください。こいつはユミルです。さらわれたユミルの巨人の姿です。
Is she gonna kill her?
おい、ユミル、
どうしたんだお前だけ。エレンはどこだ。ライナーは。ベルトルトは。
うん。
あれがユミル。巨人化してライナーたちと戦ってたの。
ユミル。ライナーたちから逃げてきたのか。奴はどこへ行った。
なんとか言ってください、ユミル。
She's just looking.
She's looking for.
なんか喋れよ。ブス、急いでんだよ。
よかった、無事だったんだね。
あいつクリスタを食いやがった。
Wow, she's fast. Look at her.
ボサッとすんな。女。
They won't be able to catch her. Oh, look at her go. Jesus Christ.
俺は別にあいつが味方だとは限らねえと思ってたがな。
ああ、明らかに敵対的だ。ライナーたちに協力する気なんだ。僕らはおびき寄せられていた。
来たぞライナー。ああ。
He uses a knife instead of biting himself.
What's going on?
No, they're using him to escape. They made it out of the trees.
馬を使って追うぞ。
This episode was very informative.
Yeah. Like, there wasn't much action, but
There was a lot of information.
yeah. Man. That was so clean how she was just swinging through the trees like that. That was clean.
She was built for that.
Yeah.
Her legs are very small, but her arms are very wide, so she's a climber type.
You notice she's a female, but her Titan is a male. You notice that? Yeah, her Titan has like a man chest.
Just a small chest, but you can't really see the Titan's privates. With chests don't really.
The Titans don't have private parts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so they're not really. It's not male or female.
But
they don't have a
physically, she's built like her Titan form. At least is built like a man. Because you know the female Titan is referred to as the female Titan, and she actually has the physical form of a female. Like she has breast and her legs and body shapes like a female. You got anything else you want to say? All right.
Why is Historia so important?
Yeah. So yeah, she's
There's
like
something. There's like she might not know it, but there's something with her because why is the other team trying so hard to get her? Like
and her father is a rich family or something. It's part of a rich family.
Within the walls.
They forced her to join the cadets, basically. Huh.
And then he was like, oh, it would have been better if she wasn't born.
Yeah.
But why?
I don't know.
I feel like, I don't know. Do you think she's the type, if the Titans eat her, they'll gain intelligence or something?
There's something special about her.
There's something. We don't know what yet, other than Ymir's like obsession with her and Reiner's obsession with her.
They're obsessed with her because she's pretty. But there's something else going on with her, too.
It can't just be because she's pretty. No,
that's why Ymir is obsessed with her.
No.
It seems. I don't know.
No, it's not just because she's pretty. She says that, like, she notices something. Because even, remember, before she was... So, before Ymir got turned into a Titan, she was, like, revered and worshipped by the church. Then when she turned back into a human... She, became the Ymir that just lives for herself. But she was eavesdropping on a conversation within the church. why would she be eavesdropping on a conversation within the church? And then so she's eavesdropping, she hears him say her name, and then she's like, okay, well, I have to meet this girl. Right? So obviously she's important.
Yeah.
You're not just going, oh, I have to meet this girl because, you know, the church created her, so she's probably pretty. That's stupid.
Well.
But then she meets her, and then she says, what I like most about her is that she's similar to me. Like, you know how she was used by the church as a little girl? But the church isn't using her, or it doesn't seem like they're using her. And then she's like, oh, but she's lying to herself. So it's more than, oh, she's just pretty. There's something about her in regards to the church. And I guess she also likes her personality and whatnot, and it doesn't hurt that she's pretty.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
but for both of the humans that can turn into Titans to be obsessed with her, like it's not random facts. It's not.
It's not. But we'll figure it out eventually, or as we continue watching. Before we get out of here, make sure y'all smash. What's with the low energy?
It's not low energy. I'm
No.
contemplating.
No, you gotta make sure y'all. You gotta do it with more emphasis. You gotta add more emphasis into it. Let's go. Make sure y'all.
But I have another
smash.
hypothesis.
What's your other hypothesis? What is
No, we'll save it for the next one.
it? Make sure y'all
smash
smash
that like button, comment down below, and subscribe.
We'll see you on the next one.